On your screen as both the teams have walked out, and it is a match between Sagar Auti Cricket Academy and RUCA. Here, Sagar Auti has won the toss. They have elected to bat first. So now we are on with the action of the second match of today. Ready? Ball. Par has signaled it. Let's start with the first ball. That was no full toss. Played with such a soft hands, and it's the action of this second match of today is on. It's a Saka and Ruka. Tournament future starts. Cricket championship is on. As you're watching us live on Sportboat. As this action is coming live on your favorite channel that is called Sportboat. The first action of today we have seen that's been really a dominating performance by the team who batted first. Sukate and Lode coming as an opening batter. Through the gap he has played it. It was simply reaches to the ball and guiding it through the covers for that wonderful boundary to shake. An easy one just pushes it. Simply the ball has glided with the pace. There was enough pace, enough backwards behind the shot, and in a very easy manner he has glided for that boundary out there shake. One of the first over wearing that special number of Yuvraj Singh, number 12. Londe and Sukate. Sagar Auti Cricket Academy winning the toss, elected to bat first. Saka. And what has happened exactly? Although it was being carried to the keeper himself, what malfunction happened from the keeper's end? Runs and have come out. Was it some part of the bat out there? There was part of the bat. It was under the bat, and with a very ease, the ball traveled towards the boundary rope. 2020 encounter is on between biggest one slip he has taken. It was pushed up and simply chipping it over the head of the fielder of point region. So it's the third boundary in this over has come. And similar kind of start we saw in the previous match. The more he's gliding it, the batter is easily gliding it. And this time slightly short of length. And when more boundary has come out, the bowler must not be happy with that loosener. It was short of length and easy ping for the batter. Look at it. Short of length and what a free flow of the bat. The four boundaries coming in that previous over has reached to 18 without any damage. First over has brought a lot of fun. So Vivek brings the second over. Just 24. Sheikh, who has given an enormous run in the first over, he was wearing number 12, jersey number 12, although Shinde, Vivek Shinde wearing number 24 jersey. So, how many runs are going to come in this over? Sukate and London. Your total has reached 19 without any damage. The progression of second over is fine. Again, that was full and delivery. Yes, Shinde is looking more wicket to wicket to bowl, not keeping any there. Again, that full and delivery. Fielder is standing at cover. Once again, we tell our viewers, and this time he has been picked out as he plays the fielder at long gone region. It was more wicket to wicket bowling. All the time, this man is bowling that more wicket to wicket. Chips it straight into the hands of the fielder standing at long gone. So it's the first damage to Saka, Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. Roshande has got first wicket to his name straight away, gives a breakthrough to his team. Yashwanda is trying to make the batter play. As if will make the batter to play more deliveries. So always there will be chance get the wicket. Patel is a new batter. No has been taken. Wake once again continues. That's the kind of action he has got. More cues at the fourth stump. It's a very slow, steady action. While more fuller, keeping in the radar of the batter, and always ask a batter to play. More pushed up, and aerial route has been taken. Although it was required to place a fielder on the long off. And look at it, what enormous hit he has got it. That was under the radar of the batter. Got that huge one. The plan of the batter was clear. If that will be in my radar, so definitely will go for that big one. So Patel gets off the mark for that. So now 2 overs have been bowled. It's been 27 with loss of one. So now Sheikh brings his second over. It was very much away. That's not so happy start, but Sheikh. Good movement. Bowled at the good length. Looks like where the ball was pitched. Some kind of spot has been created. And definitely whenever you bowl on a hard length, so it is going to be difficult for the batter. Again, at a similar spot, he has bowled it. Looks like that's a soft patch. So from that spot, we might get some kind of movement. And now this time more fuller, and he has been punished with that big one. Yes, that was a huge one. Was way forward, pitching in the radar of the batter. It was slightly further from that spot. The third over is running. It was a soft leading edge, more down the leg side. Looks like Sheikh was pitching on the leg stump. He was trying to take it away from the left-handed guy, putting more fuller. And after pitching it with a slight movement, might have been looking to the middle or off. And you can see again six has come. Let's look at in the replay. So looks like the ball has slipped or from his hands. It was more a flat six coming from the bat of Patil. 14 runs coming in that previous over. Still last ball to be bowled. There's some unexpected bounce was also there. So 14 runs came in that previous over. 3 overs have been bowled. It's been 41 with loss of one. Good over ends for RUCA. So wicket taking Shinde continues. Brings his second over. Sokate is at strike and exactly the kind of start which they were looking in the power play. They have managed to get it. 41 runs they have been added and just four in bowling that full and delivery. As for the viewers who have joined us, I tell them uh, Sagar Auti Cricket Academy won the toss. They have to bat first. The fourth over is on. This live action you're watching on Sport Vote. Matches of future stars. Championship is on. Yes, that was quite a change of pace, giving enough fear on that ball. Hmm. And now he has shifted. His protection is right on the back. And fine leg, short fine leg fielder takes that simple one. Look at it. He unable to clear that infield, chipping it, and was expected he might have cleared that 30 yard. But into the hands of that. It was not required to play some experimental shot. You know that more full and deliveries are there. So Shinde gets a second victim, gets a second man out there. Score of 43, they are two down. taking his field. Rathod, the new batsman. I hope if we can see what field he has placed it. Calling it more for a delivery, just slightly changing his length out there, and all the time making the batter to play. This time keeps it away. Will it be? The ball has cleared that 30 yard and has passed for the boundary. So that was not so bad one. That was quite away from the batter. But no such protection was there. However, he brought his bat hard down there, even though outside it was a boundary for the new batter out there. Yes, there is a change in bowling. Captain calls Patil. Patil starts with that one slip out there. Pulling more on the leg stump. And what a ball! What a ball! What a beautiful one. Rathod was looking to coming down the track and just misses it. And even same amount of cheers should go to the keeper as well. You can see that was pitched up. Great work did by the keeper himself as he caught it simply dislodged us from. So wicket number three falls for Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. He's a smart guy. Early on, he bowled more on the leg and middle than the next one. It's more on the off stump. Chogle is a new batter. Indeed, he's a smart contender, Patil. In fact, on the backdrop, you can see about that marketing, that sheet is also getting fixed. Beautifully bowled. That was a wonderful ball. There was a slight edge, and look at the yes, disappointment on the face of Patil. It was a really good ball if we can see in the replay. A good Houston was there as well. This time more on the pads. He has put it for that wonderful boundary out there. The struggle gets off the mark. And this thing really disappoints the bowler. One of the previous one, the catch was dropped. Straight away in the next delivery, batsman go for that big one. So it really disappoints the bowler. However, that four has also brought 50 for Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. And this time, it was complete miss. Chogle was making room for himself. He was looking to clear on the on-site, although he was not in control to play that shot. Contest between ball and bat. This time keeps it away from the batter. Good amount of turn was there. Five runs at a wicket came in that previous over, so it's been 52 with loss of three at the end of 5 overs. So now 5 overs have been bowled. It's been 52 with loss of three. Now Shinde continues. 2 wickets belong to him, giving 15 runs. Man has got a good control. Run rate, you can see it's 10.4. Pulling more fuller down the left side. The last ball of this power play. Yes, they have got a good 100 in only 5 overs, making full use of this power. Sort of more at short of length. Just removing her helmet. Patil bats at 14. Yashand is not having that much pace, using his more variations, following that more full and delivery. This quite short of length. That was a hint swing, and where that ball was got struck was in the pads of Patil. Yes, he has got good variations. He's testing the pattern. This time full and delivery where it's landing out of the park. A huge one. And this is exactly Patil was waiting. Let the ball come in his range. And he will dispatch it for that big one. It was more half volley. And you can see how hard it has been connected and sailing it for that big one. Sailing for the big one. 22 runs shouldn't they have given so far. Bowling third over of his quota. As he's a smart contender, he knows that how to adjust his line. This time, 5 fights would have been good. The gifted one completely was not in control. It was way down the leg side and through the gates of the keeper, the ball ran for that boundary. A more better line. As protection is in the deep and seems like 2 runs have taken. We need to figure it out. So yes, a couple of runs have been taken on the last ball of the sixth over. It's been 68 with loss of three. Shinde being quite expensive along with that two important wickets which he has taken. Third one in his three with two. Chauble bats at 4 while Patil is batting superbly at 24. Again, this leggy has come on the attack. Yes, he's a serious contender. Having good control on his wrist. And exactly the way he's keeping his line, that is more on the middle stump or on the leg stump, knows that he has got a good amount of spin. And in fact, extra bounce is also getting the kind of. And the ball is right up in the air where it's sailing out of the park. Again, that huge one has come out. As batter comes down the track and cutting that spin. Look at it. It was pushed up and comes dancing down the track for that big one. Now making room for himself, although not getting that big turn. As Patel is giving enough time, as it is all about that how you keep your cool after getting big one. This guy is a talented lad, and this is what we are talking. This is what we are talking. Again, he's attacking the batter. He is giving him chances. He might have punished for that big one, but this guy is taking chances. So this is the brave call by Patel. He knows that bowling more fuller, he is putting himself in a danger. But from that spot, if he gets slightly edge of the and this was a chance. Good even full over is going on all the time. Chances are in making. I tell you, he's a serious contender. He might have tried for around the wicket if he comes out. So certainly he can get good advantage out there. Enough width has given. And are they coming for one more? Yes, you can't do such kind of thing. Can't leak runs in this fashion. So Sagar Auti Cricket Academy putting a good total on the board so far. They have 82 runs on board in just 7 overs. So that for sure. They are going for that long run, long way. That's the long drive. So now one more leggy has been introduced. Not so good start by Lemay. And look at the hefty run rate of Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. Patel is going way above with the hefty strike rate. More over 200. One slip is also placed. So from both the ends, like have been called. This is a better line and length. Not giving enough width. Just settle yourself early on, and then you can create chances for the batsman. This 8 over is on, 89 runs on board. I tell you, it's a Saga Cricket Academy. Because they have elected to bat first, and you're watching live on Sport Vote. A not so happy one, not so good one, in fact. Pulling more down the leg side. That's a low full toss. This time, taking some aerial route. And the guy's coming from the deep. Hassan needs to bowl more wicket to wicket. That's a better delivery. Good variation altogether. So now, yes, a good overhands for Saka. That's 9 runs coming in that previous over. 8 overs have been rolled out. It's been 91 with loss of three. Yes, no, Patil once again. And what was that? That was a really wild one. Indeed. Although he has been saved to bowl another delivery and in fact leaking 5 more runs. However, he should thank the batter getting boundary on that ball. However, he might have been bowled one extra ball along with that extra 5 runs. So ninth over is on, 95 runs already on board. Exactly the kind of start which Saka was looking. They have got it. This time, will it be? Will it be? Will it be? Has he brought his foot right back on the time? And now it's a big leading edge. Big leading edge out there. That was a low full toss. There's plenty of runs they have leaked in form of wides. Although Patel has bowled so far quite firmly. But coming in his third over, he's losing his gear, and with the single there, 100 is also up of Saka. Just in the span of 9 overs. And he has gone for that sweep. And it is such a big over Saka. Plenty of runs came in that previous over. That flight hit one more on the leg side. Lots of looks travel towards the bat. 9 overs have been bowled. It's been 105 with loss of three. Limaya brings his second over. As Patel is trying to get the first slip, giving enough room to the batter. And that was a good ball. And this time more flat battedly. With a more flat bat and gets at into the cap. That beautiful boundary out there. This time more short of length. And what was that? What fielder was doing? He was in two mind to save it. As indeed, Saka is approaching towards such a big target. It was more short of length. Enough time to the batter. This last ball of this 10th over. So now it's been 10 overs have been bowled out. Saka putting 116 runs on board, lost 3 wickets. Patel bats superbly at 46 while Chogle is at 24. Yeah, Mangoori. So yes, now 10 overs have been bowled, and seems like ends have also been changed. Now ends are changed, and now it's a boundary has come out. Seems like the good conversation through the cap. He has played it, and more leggy, giving enough time to the batter and some misfield down there. Slightly away from the batter. Yes, Saka must be targeting any target around 200. This 11th over is on. A user feed coming dancing down the track. We are waiting for that umpire signal. Was at one bounce four. Yes, it is. It was more like some beer is being served on the grounds of Australia or England or South Africa. And this time, caught short of length. Even the changes of site not bringing fortune for Sheikh. He will stand out for that boundary. And looks like there is enough heat in that part of the country. And usually, we watch, we see when matches happen in countries like Australia or England or South Africa, beers are also served over there. And here, 15 runs coming in that previous over. Plenty of runs he has leaked it. I wonder this over has been finished. Yes, it is. It has been bowled out. So now 11 overs have been bowled. It's been 131 with lots of three. Lots of runs coming in that previous over. Here's Lemay once again. Yes, that was a pretty fine delivery. Batsman was being well static in his crease. And both the batters have decided that on every ball they are gonna to go for it. And even though they have been helped out by the fielder himself, some misfield down there and takes a total to that massive one. The body language of RUCA is different. Still lots of action is left in this match. You can't leave it so early on, and that's no ball. No ball, he has heard it, although he was being picked. Even the fortune came, but it are not helping them out at all. If on the replays we can see that for what reason exactly this ball has been given. So only two runs coming on that free hit. On the every ball, these two batters are trying to attack. Both are scoring runs with such a good strike rate. Chogle at 45, while Patel is at 47. And it's a wonderfully bowled. He make him to be in the crease. Was that a wrong one? Let's see in the replay. That was even hitting way above on the thigh of the batsman. Yes, it was a very promising appeal by the camp of RUCA and eventually breaking this partnership, that much needed wicket of Patel. They have got it, who was cruising towards his 50, was even getting very dangerous for the camp of RUCA at a very important time. Limaya giving much needed breakthrough to his team. It has been 139 with loss of four. That last ball of this 12th over comes down. You can see the run rate is just under 12. Yet to bowl the last ball of this 12th over. Yes, good way. Yes, good way to bowl the new batter. Seems like some part of the bat was also there. I wonder his over has been bowled or left with that one ball. Yes, I think so. He has been bowled. And his deliveries. So good over ends for Ruka. Limaya has bowled wonderfully ball in this over, creating chances. Seems like Sheikh brings it to lots of leggies in the camp of Ruka. Though he played in air for a while, and you can't miss this man in this fashion. In his second over, 141 runs have already given. And look at it. What a huge swing. But a huge spin was here. Even though not having that much bounce. And user feed where he has sent it. And this time safely into the hands of the fielder out there. I tell you, these catches are not so easy one to take on. Look at it. It was really away from the batter, took the bottom part of the bat, not coming from the sweet spot. One miles in the air, and eventually Nagy, with the support of Nagy, he has making the batter back to the dugout with the help of Patil out there, Ravi Raj Patil. He will come anytime to the Delhi. So there is also that Indian ice cream shop with the name of Ravi Raj. That is Indian ice cream we may call kulfi in the Hindi. So yes, it is famous in the Delhi, in the central Delhi. You will find that over is running. Total is 141 with loss of five. Still two runs are left in that 13th over. Tournament sixes we are showing. 38 tournament sixes so far. And as the tournament will progress, you will see many more. It's the third day of this tournament. Yes, giving enough flight. And more flight. That's goes way deeper. So now wicket and five runs coming in that previous over. It's been 144 at the end of five. Although only four runs came in that previous over, it's been 143 with lots of five at the end of 13 overs. That's Lemai, and that was really thickish. It was really thickish. Went for that slog, and just some part of the bat, and ball has traveled for the third man region. As you can see, he went for that really hard slog. This good day is going on. It's been 148 with loss of 5. That 14th over is running. You can see some hard blistering shot. Vodka with having a back left. Pushing the batter more in the back foot. Lemaya gives a good tough time to Vodgave after getting that huge one. So now 14 overs haven't bowled. It's been 154 with loss of 5. Shake once again. Yes, it's the third day of Future Stars Championship. On the day we have back to back two matches. Today's final match is happening. And you can see how deadly he has come. Down the track, low full toss, and not showing any mercy to the bowler. It was enough flighted one, and no mercy is being shown by this batter out there. Chogle is batting at 7, and again taking that flight route, take off from the that Goodland spot. You can see again it was a flighted one. In fact, that was more fuller, and again fuller as he came with a cross bat. So definitely got misses it. He should have remained under his crease. So it could have been next one, the next big one. So with that good running at the end of this over, it's been 163 with 5 in their 15 overs. So now Patil once again, although he bowled his first two were very decent over, but in the third one proved slightly expensive. Prince the last over of his quota. And on the other hand, Saka is must be targeting to reach anything around 200. They are heading towards a target. Plenty of leg is in the camp of Sagar. You can't bowl such kind of deliveries. You know that the batsman is standing well inside the crease and giving this much enough time that more frighted ones are only going to destroy you. Destroy you. Although he is trying to bowl on the leg stump and might have been looking for the chance if ball gets missed from the bat of the batsman. So he might get a greater chance to cut that wicket. A lot of length is required. You know that alone with that frightened one's not much it's helping out. And that was a good ball. Bowled at that heart length. More shots are coming in big numbers. So last ball of the 18th, in fact the 16th over. Some power signal has come out. Two runs should have been given in form of fights. 12 runs already in this over. This bowled good to finish the quota of his 4 overs. Being really expensive in that 4 overs he gave 45 runs with that one wicket. And now Saka needs 165. And not so good one by the fielder. Being very reluctant to save this pounder out there. Yes, so now Sheikh continues bowling his last over of his quota. More with the straight bat. After getting four on that first ball, he has bowled it. And a shot of length, he has pulled it. And one more boundary coming in this over. The second boundary in this over in just first two balls. And again that high back left. Murgawe is really proving dangerous for the fielding side. He really went for that high back left shot, even though completely missed out by the fielder in the deep. User feet straight over the head of the bowler out there and gets that monstrous six. Murgawe reaches to 38 of just 14 balls, giving enough time to the batter. No such movement, no such spin. He's completely cutting the spin of the bowler. Sheikh might have reached to his 50. We're waiting for the umpire signal. Is that a wicket? Yes, that was a wicket. But Gawel, who was looking really dangerous, has been eventually got out by Sheikh, made very important 38 of just 15 balls. I think it's a strike rate anything around 250. They drew 46 runs in 4 overs, being very expensive. There is change in bowling. Captain calls Mane out there. Bowled at good length. Just 5 runs short to reach 200. Super strike rate. Such a super run that they have got it. and here runs are flowing very easily for Saka whenever they are required. They're getting runs very comfortably. Murga and Chogle are in the making of that good partnership. They were sent by Chogle, and if we see that over rate, so that is not a happy figure for Rook out there. Yes, so good way to finish that 18th over. As looking around what run they're exactly looking. They are still 2 runs short of 200, and it is always a milestone to touch that 200. Vivek has on his strategy, bowling more fuller. Shundan is last over, as you can see, it's been 200, still having 10 balls left in this inning. Chogle and Mudke, and again you will see the ball is up in the air as umpire is signaling 6 or 4. Yes, signals for that out of the park shot. And that was really a wild one. That was indeed a wild one, man. There's a plenty of runs coming in this over. As you can see, they are still left with the 8 balls in this inning, and some upper bat of the bat. In fact, the bat is out there. As you can see, Shinde has also bowled his 4 over of his quota, giving too many runs, 43, and 2 wickets. Also, he has backed it. This inning is also getting bigger. Comes to bowl the last over of this inning. Target is a 2-1-0. But might get ahead in the last over of this inning. Such a bad start by Mane. In fact, not 5 wides. He had given only one wide. Will have been counted. It's 2-1-1. Not getting much height. Mane bowling the last over of this inning. And here you can see it's been such a solid hit. Such a solid hit. That was quite bounces and 4 comes out. It has gone to 2-1-5. And here you can see all the time that big shots are inning. Whenever it comes to that loose deliveries, all the time you can see that huge big shots all around the park. Enormous shots are coming all the way. All the way, these big shots are coming. Thanks to these bowlers who are making this over such a big one. And this ball was Having that two balls are left, 228 runs, put on the board, and Chogle, you can't stop him. You can't stop this batter. He being stand still and delivering it in his own fashion. I hope you can see in the television footage. Mane bringing his last ball of the inning and even his coat as well. And here you can see it is such a great target they have put on the board. Joining in short while as RUCA will come out for that big run chase. It is such a big target. Here's anything required with a run rate of 12. I tell you, it is such a huge target they have given it, and it all depends upon the think tank of RUCA how they put their put their plan into the action. Look at it, just tapping it, and one thing is for sure, it is gonna do a big day, long day for cricket. Munde and Sheikh coming as an opening batter. Chogle has started the affair of the first over, or two slips have been taken. Bowled at hard length, and good quick single has been taken. There is only need of for Ruka to play some hard cricket, and that was a thickish. That was really a thick one, going through the keeper and the first slip and the first boundary of this inning has come out. In fact, you can see how exactly it has been pitched. It was more at the fourth stump, playing away from the body, just a hint of the swing, and again Chogley comes out with a much better length and with such a big leading edge. Indeed, not being carried to the fielder. Certainly, that was a big leading edge. This first over is on. It's a very big target. They have to focus only on the wickets. Playing quite standing, starting inside his crease. The first over has been bowled. It's been 8, no damage. So now spin introduces in the second over. Sukate. Sukate has come here, brings his that second over of the inning. It is appeal of that run out. You can see it was a good gather at the end. and dislodging the good work at the end by the keeper himself. So first damage to RUCA quite early on, and this thing is required. How quickly, how early they give blow to the opponent because it's a big target. On the other end, camp of RUCA have to go very nasty on every ball because there is a need of anything near to 20 of 12 run rate. 240 is a target. Nothing half-heartedly would come would work here. It is only the matter of the big ones, that big shots. So right with the first ball, they will have to come to attack the baller out there. So Sukate continues, just taking that off stump. One slip is also placed. Bowled at the good length area. This is second over is on, and this time making room for himself and coming really hard on that delivery. You can see it was slightly pitched up, and now that comes out. Now that lofted one, that huge hit, he has cleared that infield. In fact, outfield for that one. So good, entertaining game needs to play. Although his intention was not so bad of Quarrel just to keep it away. And again gives it away. And that was a what an effort. What an effort by the fielder. Certainly that was a wonderful effort by the fielder out there. And it was a great effort. Look at it. He was completely in the air. And again trying to hit the ball outside the park. Scotland has coming that previous over. It's been 22 with lots of one at the end of 2 overs. Shogle has brought a second over. This total of RUCA is at 22. Shogle has got a good action. He has a good control over his line and length. He knows his right area to bowl on. So the intention of playing some attacking cricket is going to favor RUCA right now. Taking two slips right now. However, in the first over, he got that good healthy edge, but not that chance was converted. That shot of length, keeping that short fine leg more at the leg slip. He pleased heading with that shot of length, that short pitch delivery. It sharply came into the batter from very closely. They have sneaked that single. Mundan Patil. This third over is running. Well, if you talk about the action of Chogle, so a very smooth, open-chested action. More tries to hit the deck hard. Yes, looks like he was trying that short of length, short pitch delivery. So ends with a single. Here, 3 over 7 board. It's been 25 with loss of 1. Sukate following that short of length delivery, giving enough room to the Patel. And Patel not making any mistake to get that boundary out there. Backward point is completely vacant. Here you can see that was more short of length, just simply making room for himself and gets a wonderful boundary out there. I tell you, here Saka has won the toss. They have elected to bat first. Sagar Auti, and was very much away. It is all about how you make your chances for yourself, because it all depends upon that power hitting of RUCA. From this perspective, seems that they are going to take enough time for themselves. And this time the ball has flung to the third man boundary, who eventually gets at a beautiful boundary out there. Look at it. Look at it how he has got this boundary going over the head of the first slip. Still one ball is left. And now you have been dispatched for big one. Certainly, it's a wonderful intent of Monday. Coming hard on that loose deliveries. Yes, that was a loosener. You can't bowl such kind of deliveries to this man. He's in good nick and knows how to dispatch such deliveries. So now 4 over 7 ball, it's been 41. As RUCA is showing good approach, change in bowling. Jadhav has come out. It starts with that good in sharp finger, although not getting support from the fielders. This starts being quite unexpected for Patel. And again on the pads, there's a good amount of runs they are getting in the power play, even though they need to accelerate their inning right now, right from the beginning. It's a Quite a big asking. And now again into the batter. Has it been taken? And that was a bounce. And it was quite full and delivery appeal of that LBW. Sport Food. Here you can see the hoarding of Sport Food, the Free Press Journal, official media partner of X. It was more on the pads. Coming very much with the horizontal bat, very across partner is playing. And all the time, Jadhav is trying to attack him. So, indeed, that's a good start for RUCA. They have got a good start, although asking rate is still very high. It's looking to target the stumps, Jadhav out there. So, asking rate is still very high, but it's a positive start by RUCA. And here you can see good attacking game is on. It's the last over of the power play. Although Patel has some kind of different technique. More he comes with that horizontal bat. This one uses his feet and he has cleared it. Yes, with some bounces. That's a boundary out there. Just keeps it slightly away from the batter. And with such solid bat flow. Just 1.4, 2 4 already coming in this over. And has he done and dusted? No. Again, use your feet. But this time he'll be carried at the mid-off region. So second damage to Ruka. As his intention was come to attack the bowler. Although nothing is left much for Ruka out there. So they will have to play such kind of sport. They will have to bat aggressively. So at the score of 58, losing their second wicket, Raviraj Patel with 17 of 18. At the end, became victim of Manas. And here one more wicket, man. So Patel should be come and gone. So it's the third wicket falls for Ruka out there, though he was in no position to play the shot. Completely, he opens the gate and Rashid Patel come and gone. Got that golden duck. Now at the score of 58, they are 3 down, 6 overs have been bowled. So as you can see, the proceedings of the next over also begin with the boundary. Look at it, that was a full toss delivery, and batter making the full treat of it. So from the one end, Munde will have to stick to the crease. Chogale, right arm off spinner, coming around the wicket. Now field has also opened up. And this time he has played in the air. No protection is down there. Is when you have such kind of big total in front of you. So nothing much is left for the batting side. As they will have to take chances on the every next ball. One day, once again, strikes it. It moves the matter this time. Goal like a leggy and now some extra runs. So it is a more the matter of the difference which you can reduce as much possible. So that's a more in demand. Now Ruka is at 66 with a loss of 3 at the loss of 7 overs. And now you can see the current run rate is slightly dipping as it's getting a long day. This time more short of length. Slightly he surprised the batter. Comes with a straight bat. This time that he that flight. Just quickly finishing is over. It's not creating much chances out there. Brings that last ball of this over. Now, the fielder is standing in the deep. So now total reaches to 70 with loss of 3. Now 8 overs have been bowled. Here, they're trying to reduce the gap between these two. That was a big spin. Indeed, that was a huge spin by Chogle. Both the guys are having similar kind of action, and now it's wicket to Chogle. It's a fourth wicket down. Now you can see with a really big spin and put gather at the end. Yes, it is getting quite difficult to decipher the bowler. The game, the the guy who bowled the previous over and the currently who is bowling. Although Munde is still at the crease, batting at 28, Chogle has got his first wicket. Yes, that was a no ball. In fact, yes, this man is getting good variations all the time, keeping batsmen in the check. Again, that leg spin has bringing on the fronts with this Sheikh has got off the mark with that boundary. It was more on the bats. He guides it for that long leg region. In fact, as from the previous few overs, their run rate has slightly dipped down. Now it is very important to accelerate this inning because they will have to infuse some kind of a power here. The last over before the drinks, and what a smart shot he has played it. What a smart shot. Waiting till the last ball, till the last movement, and opening the face of the bat. Played very late. Yes, super shot, superly timed shot. Shogle once again continues. Yes, it is getting slightly confusing that how he is falling. Seems like he's bowling six as off spinner and six as leggy. That last ball before the drinks out there, and that cross batted shot. So now 10 overs have been completed. Are we left with that one ball another? I wonder it has been bowled out. So now 10 overs have been bowled. It's been 83 with loss of 4. Still, it's a long way for Ruka. Yes, as you can see, the progression of this match is going on. Jogle, once again, in his own fashion, he has come here. This leggy is trying to create some chances out there. When the bowler comes as a on the round wicket, so that's getting slightly difficult for the batter to pick him on. Shogle has gone away so far 18 runs. gives it enough air, and the fielder was trying to save that one with his own, with his single hand, but unfortunately misses it completely, and boundary has been leaked. And here you can see there is another change in bowling loan. He has come out. And now one slip has been taken that is quite deeper, more at the short third man, I would say. They have placed Munde from the one end. He is stuck to crease, I think at 40 of 30, while shoot is looking slightly difficult. Keeps it away, more shorter. In fact, more at the length level that was. That's all the ball was trying to give enough flight, because on that flight delivery, more strength would have been used. Will use more power, and when you use that much power, so there is a chance to get that wicket. The two runs coming in that previous over, it's been 93 with loss of 4 here, 12 overs have been bowled. It's all that I'm getting big task. This time, immense power has been infused, and this huge one brings 100 up for Ruka. Look at it, how hard he has put power in that delivery. Look at it. In his powerful shot, it was more like a Yusuf Pathan. All the time, Chogle is giving enough flight, and now it's been dropped. Chogle is not going to like it at all. He had put trap for Munde, bowling more fuller, although Munde gets us 50 as well. But even then, Chogle contest is going on. More looking, it's a contest between Mumbai and Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. The ball has run towards the boundary. This 13th over is running. Certainly, this day is getting very big. More runs Chogle has given in his 4 overs, that is 37. He has given it. While Munda is batting superbly at 52 of 34. So 13 overs have been bowled. RUCA reaches 208 with loss of 4 wickets. Yes, they need to have some strategy. You can see the big hits from Munde. You can see his wicket as well. Salman Munde plays a wonderful inning, eventually being bowled by. He's been picked by Vadkave and bowled by Rahul. Made a very important 7. Anupam Lepa is a new batter. So half team is back in dugout. Run rate is around 8. However, it has been gone way above. Keeping that for slip. Now Londo changes side for Sheikh. The camp of Saka is really looking happy. They know that they are in the commanding position. They are on the driver's seat. So at the 14 overs, it's been 109 with loss of 5 wickets. So now Jadhav once again, Jadhav has brought his second over. In his first over, this man has given 2 runs. More looking on his incoming deliveries. I hope he's not in the mood to make it a more big day. Look at it. That was a very uncontrolled delivery down the leg side. And Limai getting that boundary on that one. Nothing much fight is left for Ruka in this match. It's all about important that which spot you target at which player you're targeting, what kind of a field position you're keeping for that particular batsman. In coming into the batter, it's more giving on the middle stump or on the leg stump. And is that ball has been trapped or yes, it got struck over there. Still having more than 5 overs left. And just gliding it as protection is down there. as both the batters are just doing their batting practice. There's 7 runs so far on first 5 balls, and it's the appeal of that stumping. Once again, not so good one by Jadhav. It's giving plenty of runs in form of wides. And good use of wrist going way on the onside and now only ends with that single. So 9 runs coming in that previous over. It's been 118 in those of 5 out of 15 overs. So now you can check it out. There is a still long way for RUCA. Patil brings his very first over. It's still a long way for RUCA. So, that's it. As you can see, we're that's, coming in that easy manner. And goes for that pick one. Again, he misses it. Still, it's a big toss left for Ruka. It's completely formalities are left in this. That is good ball at the good height. Now it has reached 124 with loss of 5 at the end of 16 overs. Yes, here you can see Chogle brings his third over. His first over, he bowled wonderfully well. Has bowled with that enough flight. As you can see, so at good height, at good length, he's targeting. Chogle has also got a good height. He's giving enough width. As you can see, Lamai and Sheikh both in middle. Is coming with that straight bat, getting that important single out there. Only 3 runs have come so far. It was more down the leg side. So now 4 runs coming in that previous over. It's been 128 with loss of 5 at the end of 17 overs. Yes, progression of the 17th over starts now. That in fact the 18th over. What Gave bowling all the flighted ones. Lemay and Sheikh right in middle building that partnership. Although that's not much required. It was way above. It was way outside the out stump. There's good days going on. Still, they need 110 runs and having only 15 balls in left. Even though if they go with every maximum, they are not going to get it. Now depends at what strategy to be applied now. He has swept it. Three runs coming so far. This 18th over, that last ball of this 18th one. Lemay is batting at 12 while Sheikh has reached to 7 facing 30 balls. It's more like playing that test cricket. He's batting completely till the 20th over and in such a monotonous fashion. Chugle in the last over of the quota. So it's again, though that was hit hard, but protection was there in the deep. This time, slightly at the hard length, but he tried to give that enough width. As that was not so happy with by Chogle. Here you can see in the replay that how five wides have come. And this time they're targeting just to decrease the margin of defeat. And after such a long time, that boundary has come. There's some entertainment for the viewers. It has proved a completely dominating affair, that one sided affair. Again, fifth total has reached 144 so far, bowling that last ball of that 19th over. and it's allowed a appeal of LBW, and eventually Chogale also fills his wicket tally. I would say wicket number six falls. Last over, let's see who bowls. As he gave enough width rather to go for that sweep, it was more important to play with a straight bat. More required to go for that V. So Afan Sheikh made 18 of 33, became victim of Ranjit. It's now new man is walking out. It's a margin of 96 runs so far, and let's see with how many runs they managed to reduce this big, huge margin. Subkal being welcomed with that one bounce four or six. That is yet to determine. Yes, with that big hit, total reaches to 150 right now. It was more like that beautiful flow of the bat. My bats 25, although the ball has been lost. Hopefully, they have got it. Yes, Jadhav in its third over. As it's at the bat was coming into the batter. As it has gone to 151. It's mere formality for these three balls or one leg slip is taken. It's not being bowled out. It will definitely help them in the net run rate. And on the other hand, if they haven't bowled out, or they might have more runs on the board instead of this 152. So that will be much dreadful for RUCA. Instead of having a lesser run, not being bowled out, not being all out. So the last ball of this match, straight to the gap. So it's a great victory for Sagar Auti Cricket Academy. Such a convincing win, such a dominating win once again. And both the matches have been a one-sided affair which have been played into display. Whether we talk about the first match or the second one, great domination is being shown by the team who batted first. Sagar Hotel Cricket Academy won by 86 runs. Such a big margin. It's a kind of a fight shoot, but it didn't last for so long because the target was such a huge one, such a big one. Right from the beginning, they used the need of 12 runs per over. It's never an easy task for them. I hope in the next match they will come with more power, with more well set plan, and might witness that close game. This is scored of the extras, 29 extras. So the 50 came from the bat of Salman Munde, who made 52 of 37. Rest of the contributors are 26 from Nimai, and this is the bowling card. 8 bowlers have been used. However, they have the plenty of runs in form of extras. The maximum economy by Manas Sukati, who gave the highest economy of 11.33. Very expensive. Ninath Ashok is also not behind. He gave 37 runs in his score. So that's the match summary. After in the toss, Sagar Auti to the bat first, putting such a big target, 240 runs. Ninath and Ajinkya all in the 40s, 49, 47, 46 respectively. While Vijay and Ayan back 2 wickets each. And when RUCA comes to Ranchi, so that was indeed a good start from them. The power play, they managed to get that 60 runs, but if I'm not wrong, so they had lost at 2 wickets. Munde being the top scorer of the match made 52, while Manas Sukati from the side of Sagar Auti back 2 wickets and